It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Book flights from 499 Rand, only on Travelstart.co.za.
It's time to fly, y'all. Welcome back. Now, booking a trip for one person we know is stressful enough. So imagine buying and trying to plan for a whole group of people. Group travel tours and packages are designed to remove the burden and help us to simplify our travel plans. Travelstart's Eric Dedekant now joins us to chat about the benefits and best destinations, more importantly, for group travel and how you can actually end up saving money through bulk travel discounts.
Yeah.
Let's align ourselves. Let's have a goal.
This is the man with the info.
Let's get there, man. Let's get there. Welcome, dude. Welcome.
Good
Eric,
to be here.
the first thing I thought is group travel. It sounds complicated, but what exactly is it? And what sort of travel groups are available out there?
Well, it is quite a complicated thing, and people travel in groups for various reasons. It could be sporting groups, weddings, conferencing. It could also be that you book a group trip on just a flight alone, and you look after yourself when you get there. But then a lot of people want to travel there or have their entire holiday as a group from a leisure perspective. So then we'll work with a lot of touring companies to get like a tailor-made group trip specifically made for your group as well. So it does get quite complicated, and there's, like I said, there's a whole host of reasons why people travel for groups, and that's why it's quite a complicated little to try and tailor-make something that will work specifically for the reasons you are traveling as a group.
And then it's meeting the expectations of everyone in that group as well.
Exactly, yeah.
I speak from experience because a good friend of ours tried to book a trip for her entire family, having to deal with 3 generations of family and their expectations and their different abilities within the travel space was hilarious. But it can be quite complicated, but you guys have made it a lot simpler. So I suppose the most important question is, how do we start with Travelstart? Where do we start when we look at booking a group travel experience?
The most important thing is that you need to be quite specific with what you need. You need to know or have a rough idea of what the itinerary is that you're looking for, where you're looking to go, what your expectations are specifically for the trip. And then it's pretty simple. Just email groups@travelstart.com. And we'll take it from there.
Dedicated email address?
Yeah.
One of us
Absolutely.
just doesn't want to miss the final of the US Open. That give me one of the concerns. Crazy.
But what are some of the perks, Eric, of booking for a group through Travelstart?
Our groups team is made up of 4 ladies that have a really, really strong groups experience, or have strong groups experience. They I would say collectively have maybe 30, 40 years of experience in the group space. So, you know, they know what they're talking about. They've been doing this for many years. We're Africa's biggest online travel company, so we've got really good, strong negotiating power with the airlines. And because
leverage, yo.
Exactly.
And it works in our favor.
Exactly. And you have to, a group specifically for a flight, for example, you have to approach the airline for a quote. You can't do it online. An airline has to check what the loads are on the aircraft. They have to look at the season of travel. They have to look at destination. There's a whole host of things that they need to consider when they offer a group quote. You can't do that yourself, like I say, online. So what, we'll then get a quote, and if you have maybe said, okay, this is looking a little bit expensive, we have the option then to go back to the airline and say, hey, help us, this is our client, and we sell a lot of your tickets. Bring the fare down a little bit. So it's nice to know that we'll take care of everything for you. You pretty much just need to tell us what you want, where you want to go, and we'll put it all together for
And
you.
actually just make sure everybody rocks up at the airport, and that one person
Yeah.
is
And
amazing.
that can be the most stressful part of the whole process. I suppose you guys also get to track with kind of marshalling this massive network and seeing the trends where people are enjoying, where most of those group holidays especially are starting to play out. What are some of the best destinations, the most popular destinations, maybe a better way of putting it, for group
For group travel, Europe is really, really popular. It's because it's fairly or more accessible to us. You know, you can get to various points in Europe with a direct flight. So Lisbon, Barcelona is quite popular. Those are quite for sporting destinations. Amsterdam for cultural experiences. And then you'll have a look at Manchester. A lot of sports groups go into Manchester as well, which is quite popular. But yeah, it depends on what you're looking for. Currently, we're getting loads of requests for the Olympics in Japan next year. So we're busy. We're quite busy with a lot of requests for that.
Yeah.
So you know, we're busy. Things are filling up really quickly. So if you want to jump on board, let us know ASAP. So we'll see if we
Especially
can get it wrapped
companies,
up.
if you're looking to kind of get on board, do it now. Because it's going to be hot property.
The beauty of it all is that group travel means you kind of have to plan way in advance. You've got enough time to speak to a Travelstart consultant around the different activities that you might want to be looking at in the next year. You know, way in advance, which is fantastic. Thank you so much, Eric.
Great.
This is fantastic.
So I think while we look at a minimum of 10 to 15 people with Travelstart, a group of just 5 will get you out on the road or on the airwaves, and gives you the opportunity to benefit from the group discounts. And as we've spoken about, Travelstart's leverage, their experience within the industry really does come to bear in that case. So just another way that you can enjoy is hassle-free, which, you know, let the hassle just be the interfamilial relationships and not the travel part of that experience. And of course, budget-friendly, but the best place to start to inspire yourself, even start to plant that seed of those destinations where you can go. Travelstart.co.za is always the best place to start.
Book flights from 499 Rand, only on Travelstart.co.za.
So where are we going, Graham?
It is almost the top of the hour, which means we've got to delve into our news headlines as
Not
we
going
speak.
on that group travel with me.
I know. I literally was imagining myself and all of my mates in this amazing Bali-esque kind of environment, reconnecting with friends and family, because you deserve it, man. You deserve it. Again, we reiterate, Travelstart.co.za. Go and check it out. Go and inspire yourself. But it is almost the top of the hour. Time to get back into those news headlines, global and local.